I really love not wearing makeup. I love not carrying around products to put on my face.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
It's a beautiful day in Southern California, and I am so excited to be filming this video for you. Thank you so much for the overwhelmingly awesome response to my Why I Don't videos. I've done 2 so far, one on body hair, one on why I don't wear a bra, and today's is gonna be on why I don't wear makeup. First, one quick announcement: for the rest of April, my program Simplify will still be discounted, so if you use this discount code below, you can take advantage of that offer. I really recommend it to anyone who's interested in overhauling their life and just tapping into living the life of your dreams. So, why I don't wear makeup. I'm excited to be able to share what's alive in me around this topic. It's always my desire to encourage all of you to feel out what feels right for you in this realm and in all realms, and to pursue that. For the past 6 years now, I would say, I have been consistently not wearing makeup. And before that, I didn't wear a ton of makeup. Kind of similar to how I feel like shaving and wearing a bra evolved for me. I grew up watching my mom and my sisters put on makeup, and it was kind of a fun thing, especially for my sisters and my friends and I when we were younger, to play dress up and to try putting on lipstick and eyeshadow and all these fun things. It was another fun way to create and explore and to play. When I got to be around 11 or 12 years old, I remember I started wearing lip gloss pretty regularly and paying more attention to what I looked like, what my hair looked like, what my skin looked like. Shortly after that, I started to develop some acne. Around 13, 7th grade is when I remember feeling pretty self-conscious for the first time about the acne on my face. Man, it sucked. It felt like, God, why, you know? I so desired to have beautiful, clear skin, and I tried lots of things with different face washes and medication. I never really considered my diet much, which later on came into play and really changed the condition of my skin. So around 13 years old, I started wearing cover-up on my face, specifically to try and hide the pimples that I had. And it worked-ish. I remember feeling like it's not even that much of an improvement, but it did help me feel a little more confident. I would mostly make up my face with this cover-up stick and then just a little bit of the powdery, little compact, whatever they call it. And then by the time I was 14, I started to wear some eyeliner too, and sometimes mascara. Sometimes it felt really fun for me. I liked doing it. I even put on blush for a little while, now that I recall. My sister loved playing around with makeup and taught me some tricks. It was fun. It was another step in exploring my femininity. During this time in high school, I also remember the fun elements of meeting up with my girlfriends before we would go out and getting ready, all putting on makeup together. I remember having really special times with my sister and my mom before occasions like the prom and getting all done up. I liked the creative and fun aspects of it. What I didn't like was feeling some sort of an obligation to wear makeup every day because I just didn't feel comfortable in my skin. I definitely had to adjust my schedule to make more time so that I could make up my face to make myself feel more presentable, more desirable and comfortable. And over time in high school, I really noticed feeling like it wasn't necessarily my preference. I still did enjoy elements of it, and sometimes I would put on eyeliner and mascara and feel like, oh, cool, this looks good. But mostly I felt like I had some things I felt ashamed of that I had to hide. I was a total tomboy and into sports, and makeup didn't occupy a lot of my life. So there were definitely big parts of me that felt like, you know, I'd really like to be using this time for other things, and man, I just wish that my skin would be clear and beautiful. When I was around 18, 19 or so and getting into college and traveling, studying abroad, a couple things shifted. I was paying more attention to what I was putting into my body than ever before, and I did notice a change in my skin. I also noticed that when I was abroad in these tropical countries where I was getting more sunlight and vitamin D, my skin was so much happier there as well. I didn't have perfect skin, but I felt a lot more comfortable going out without makeup regularly. In focusing more on health, I was also thinking about what this makeup was doing to my skin and what face wash and some other medications I had tried over time could be doing to my skin, and realized I didn't necessarily want to be putting those things into my body. And that's when I really stopped altogether regularly using makeup, which was about 6 years ago, maybe a little bit more. My skin wasn't always perfect in my eyes, and I did keep a cover-up stick around. I kept a little bit of mascara around in case if I wanted to dress up for something special. But these were the exceptions, maybe once a month, once every couple of months. In 2012, when I switched to a raw plant-based diet, my skin changed so dramatically within days. I would say within the first 10 days, my skin looked totally different. The acne that I had been experiencing completely cleared up, and my skin tone changed, under my eyes changed. Everything looked more vibrant and had a glow to it. In so many ways, doing that has changed my life and given me the confidence to not wear makeup. Simultaneously, there were just a lot of other areas that I was changing about my life that I know came into play, like my stress level. When I was in school, working all the time, living in colder climates, having more stressful relationships, it was definitely impacting my health. It was impacting not only the foods I put into my body, but my body's response to my life in general. I was sicker overall, and that showed up in my skin and just in my general appearance. The biggest thing that I'm grateful for now is that I feel like I know why my skin is acting the way it does. If I get a pimple, I know what it's from. It's usually because I had nuts or seeds, or because I was stressed out and didn't get enough sleep. If my skin's looking off tone, maybe I'm not caring for myself in another way, or not getting enough sun. My skin has changed in so many other ways as well. I used to lather on sunscreen and still have to stay in the shade or covered up not to get a sunburn. And when I switched my diet, all of that changed. Now I can enjoy the sun. I never wear sunblock. I also take care of myself and don't stay in the beating sun for longer than is comfortable. Now I really love not wearing makeup. I love not carrying around products to put on my face. Before, I had specific items to wash my face, and then my skin would get dried out from washing it, so I'd put creams on, and it was this back and forth thing. I tried a lot of different products. I had medication, as I mentioned before. I always had chapstick with me. I carried around maybe some lip gloss, eyeliner, mascara. And that was pretty minimal for a lot of people I know. And it still took up a lot of space. It was so nice to get rid of all of that. For the past 6 years or so, I'd say I've been wearing makeup maybe once or twice a year. The last time I remember wearing it was at Halloween, which was a lot of fun. I have friends who love doing up their face. It is a form of art and self-expression for them. I totally understand this. I love wearing earrings sometimes. I love wearing specific clothes that feel like they help me feel comfortable and express myself. I love expressing myself through my acrobatics practice. People express themselves through their movement, through their art, through their creations in all these different ways. And I can see how makeup can really be another avenue for that expression. And also, like I experienced, I can understand how sometimes it can feel like an obligation for people or something that they're doing without the desire to be doing it. I find myself now so attracted to people who don't wear makeup. It's definitely my preference. Another thing I really noticed is that somebody's beauty for me really seems to shine through when they feel confident and excited and passionate about life. And it doesn't seem to matter the condition of their face. Maybe if they had some acne or some irritated spots. I've watched people transform into the most beautiful creatures before my eyes when I see them come alive, and I felt so attracted to them just being who they are. I do notice that overall I feel this peace within me that feels sort of like I'm living my life for me. I don't owe the world anything. I don't need to look a certain way, wear makeup, wear certain clothes, shave my body, wear a bra, any of that stuff. What I want to do is to share as much of me, who I really am, with the world. And what I want to receive is as much of everybody else, their real true selves, as possible. I love to offer you an opportunity, as I've gotten the opportunity, to reflect on how this topic feels for me and how I can grow and be even more authentic to myself and the life I want to be leading. Thank you all for your interest in hearing about why I don't wear makeup. I'll continue this series as bonus videos. I'll keep doing my regular Tuesday videos as well. It's been really great connecting with you again in this way. If you haven't checked it out already, check out my program. Check out my Instagram if you want to follow more of what I'm doing, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Bye.